Hey everyone, let's talk a bit about Innovation Activity 7. Prototype, try, gather feedback, iterate. Yes, it's a long title, but there are a lot of things involved, some of which we've done already. So it's just a matter of moving some of the images over. We'll talk about these next. Per usual, here are the activity instructions as listed in Canvas. Of course, the most important pieces that you'll need to remember are the components to be included. These are all listed in the how section as bullets. I also want to point out to you that even though we're not reading from top to bottom, there are links to an Innovation Activity 7 template and also to a sample that I've been building. Let's go ahead and move there because whenever I build a template, it supports the notion of understanding all the components to be included. So let's just look at the left-hand side of this template. What I'm asking you to do is share the prototype title for the first prototype you've designed. You already actually shared this as part of Innovation Activity 6. I'm asking you to please share it again here so that we can follow the progression of your design. After the title of what you designed or the name of it, go ahead and include again an image of this prototype. Like I say, again, you already submitted this in Innovation Activity 6. I'd like to see it again to follow the progression to the new prototype or new design you've iterated. I'm also asking you to share feedback. This is new and based on the work that you've done when you've tried the prototypes with humans and the feedback that you've gathered. You're going to do this for the same for a prototype type 2 that you had also included in Innovation Activity 6. And then for a third prototype, this is new, the newest one. You might have developed this and shared it with us at residency, or it might have been new and you haven't shared it with us, and this is an opportunity to put it into the space. On the right-hand side of the column, I'm asking you to share a iterated prototype of the first one that you developed, its name, an image of it, a description of it, because this will be new to us, so a brief description, and then any rationales for the iteration. For example, what was it from the human feedback that supported the changes that you made to that design? I'm asking you to do this for all of the prototypes that you've designed. You will have shared the original and the iterated, the original and the iterated. Two more pieces of this as we move forward. I'm asking you here to share your design criteria. This was from Innovation Portfolio Deliverable 2. If you'll recall, these were based on human needs, the must-haves that needed to be included in the design, the should or the could-haves, and the absolutely must-not-haves. Share the image here or any narrative that you put together from that Innovation Portfolio Deliverable 2. And then I'm going to ask you to compare 3 of the 6 prototypes that you shared above in relation to those criteria. The final aspect of this assignment is a request for feedback, specific feedback. All right, so let's look at what that might actually look like as a sample. Here you'll see I have included the Wellness Roadshow, which you're familiar with, and an image of the prototype designed for that. I've also shared here feedback from trying that with humans. The next iteration of that prototype was actually a Harvest Festival pop-up. You'll see here a car that took the wellness activities to a school at a Harvest Festival, and we did one of the activities there to try it out. You'll see a brief description, for example, what I just shared, and then rationale for the iterations. We wanted to try out a new aspect of the larger idea, etc. You'll see this that we did this also for a first iteration prototype of a fly flyer and how that transitioned onto our wellness website. You'll see that for a public service announcement, a YouTube video that I put together, and a take 2 of that public service announcement. And then you'll see the image of my design criteria and comparisons of 3 of the prototypes to that criteria. So I compared prototype 1, the Wellness Roadshow, to the must-haves, should and could-haves, and must-not-haves. I shared prototype 2 the wellness resource, again, to the design criteria. And I compared prototype 3 to the PSA. Remember, the design criteria are our measuring stick to measure our designs against. Do they actually meet human needs? And in what ways? And what are they not doing to address human needs? The final aspect of this assignment are requests for specific feedback from me and or cohort mates. Hopefully this supports your thinking around Innovation Activity 7. And as always, please reach out to let me know any questions that I might answer or support I might provide. Thanks.